What's up everybody, Anton Crayley here from Dropship Lifestyle, and in this video we're going to be talking about email marketing, specifically what it is and why you should be using it. Now I'm assuming most people know what email marketing is, but I did look up the Wikipedia definition just to see what the official thing says, and that is email marketing is the act of sending a commercial message, typically to a group of people using email. In its broadest sense, every email sent to a potential or current customer could be considered email marketing. So basically, it's the communication between you as the business owner to any current customers or prospective customers via email. Now, this is something, again, I'm sure most people already are aware of, but what you may not be aware of is why you should be using it. So that's what we're going to cover in this video. And the reason I wanted to share this is because when I started my first e-commerce stores back in 2007, I did not collect emails at all, besides from people that were actually buying from customers who had to enter their emails because they were placing orders. And I was kind of familiar with how email marketing worked, but I just never put the time into it. I didn't think it was worth it. But looking back now, knowing what I know, I literally left millions and millions of dollars on the table in terms of revenue. And because you're watching this video, you do not have to make that same mistake. You can implement this within a weekend to get things going. And again, it can just run in the background forever and help you make more money if you're using email marketing the right way. And before anybody comments below and says, oh, but email marketing's dead. Yeah, it's not. Email marketing still makes up 30% or more of our monthly revenues. And if we're doing a big holiday promotion, sometimes it's even more than that. So no, it's not dead. Case closed. Let's move on. So when it comes to email marketing, we really have two main types. And again, the first one is what's known as transactional. So transactional is after a transaction, right? Pretty much self-explanatory. So somebody buys, they get the order confirmation. It has, here's what you purchased, here's where it's shipping to, here's how much you paid, a receipt. Now, the other type is what's known as direct. And these are the emails that we're sending typically with the goal of turning a lead into a customer, or sometimes even turning a customer into a repeat customer. What we do with people that become customers that have a transactional email sent to them, meaning they just bought, is we add them to our direct email lists with their permission, of course. So after somebody buys, basically everybody goes into the direct email list. And let's talk about other ways to collect emails, because that's probably the first question people even have, like, okay, I should use email marketing. How do I get emails? Well, the few main ways, the first would be abandoned cart. I'll just put that for short, meaning somebody started the checkout process and then left before completing their order. Another way you can collect email addresses is by having newsletter opt-ins on your site. So things like subscribe for a weekly newsletter about whatever your niche is, right? And it should be incentivizing. It should give people a reason to opt in, but have a place on your website where they can opt in. Another thing that we have is what we call gated digital downloads. So this could be things like videos, or it could be things like free PDF reports that you have on your website that, of course, are of value to your audience. But in order for the person looking at it to actually get access, they would have to enter their email, opt into your email list to be able to download that thing. Another way that we do this is with what we call exit intent overlays. Now, this is when somebody is on the website and they are trying to leave. So let's just say somebody clicks an ad for your store, they're on it, they're thinking about placing an order, and then they're like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna come back to this website later. They move their mouse up to the top right of the screen. Well, what we do is have an exit intent overlay appear that says something like, wait, before you leave, enter your email to get a 10% off coupon or some type of expedited shipping, something that would make them wanna enter their email, that would get them that thing that we promised them, plus it would get them on our email list, which of course is what we want. Now, something else that you can do that works really well is free product giveaways. If there's anything that you want to give away on your store, you can maybe have a once a month drawing where if people opt into your email list, once a month you give something away, and then by being on your email list, have the chance to get that thing. And then of course, again, we have customers because like I mentioned, once they have the transactional emails, they get moved over to the direct email lists. So that's some of the ways that emails come in. So I'll just put up here, collect. and kind of build the email list. So then the question becomes, right? We have all of these different emails coming in. What do we actually do with them? Like, how do we email them? What do we send them? Well, I'll give you some basic overviews in this video. I do have another video that shares our top 5 email campaigns. If you're interested in that one, look for a link in the description. It'll take you there. I go really deep into that, so definitely look for that maybe later on in this video. But some of the easiest things to explain for the purpose of this video, for the abandoned cart emails, somebody enters their email, they don't complete the purchase. We send them emails back to the product page, kind of incentivizing them to buy, but trying to get them to complete that purchase that they initially started. When people opt in to our newsletter, what we're doing here is sending them a mix of what we call goodwill content. And that's just anything that would benefit them. Maybe it's just articles or tips for whatever our niche is. But then we're also mixing in products. This could be new product alerts. This can be bonus offers that we're giving with products. This could also just be promotions if the newsletter is going out around a promotion that we're running. Let me move this over here on the screen so you can see it. And then with gated digital downloads, the way that we do it is when they opt in for something to receive that, they get that thing. So we send them the file. Again, it could be a video, it could be a PDF, but then they also get on to our newsletter because that's part of the agreement. Exit intent overlays, we have the emails go out and those include whatever we offered them. So I'm just going to put offer here. Again, that might be a coupon code. It might be someplace they can get free shipping. It might be a bonus gift if they offer. But once they do that, they get that, but they also get put onto the newsletter, our main broadcast list. Free product giveaways, they get emailed with the winners every time we do a drawing. And then, of course, they get put onto that main list. And then from customers, same thing. When they buy, they have the option to receive future emails. And if they select that option, they get put on to that newsletter list as well. Now with this newsletter list, again, sometimes we're just sending them just straight up content to provide value. Sometimes we're making them aware of new products that are available. Sometimes we're sending out emails about a 4th of July sale or a Labor Day sale or a Valentine's Day sale, whatever it may be. But these are things that we're sending in order to drive up sales, obviously. So these are some of the ways that we collect emails, and these are some of the things we do with them. Again, look for my link below this video that will share our top 5 email campaigns. But first, I want to talk to you about just some reasons why you should be doing this. So reason number 1 is it's basically free. Okay, I'm just going to write it's free. You do have to pay for email hosting. If you use Shopify, you can use Klaviyo, and that's free up until I think you have 5,000 emails on your list. If you're doing a different business outside of Shopify, I would recommend using Infusionsoft. I think that starts at like $100 a month, but for the amount of emails you can send, the cost is negligible because you can reach these people again for sometimes free, sometimes $100 or $200 a month to manage your entire email list. And the way it works with email marketing and providers that allow you to send emails is your cost will go up the more emails you collect. So it's not like with something like Facebook ads or Google ads where you spend X amount of dollars this month and then next month you're starting over again. Because with your email list, it's building and building and building. And as you get a bigger email list, your bill might go up. But as you're about to see, you're going to get a lot more value and be able to add a lot more to your revenue. So the second reason you should be doing email marketing is because it is automated. And what I mean by that is when we're setting up our email marketing campaigns, and let me just make notes here so you're aware, but for e-commerce, I recommend Klaviyo. And for anything outside of e-commerce that's not built on Shopify, I recommend Infusionsoft. But with either of these platforms and basically any email marketing platform, what you're able to do is set up email campaigns, meaning a series of emails that start when something triggers it. So it's not like you're in there every day like, who should I email this to? Instead, you pre-write the emails, you have them in your account, and you have it set so that when a certain action happens, the emails get sent. So that might be when somebody clicks a link on your website and opts in for the free digital download. Automatically, those emails start. When somebody abandons a cart, automatically those emails start. So you're not manually doing this, you're literally setting it up and it's running in the background forever. Now, the third reason you should be doing this is because it builds trust. So what do I mean by that? Well, a lot of people might come to your website and opt in one of the ways that we talked about above, but maybe they're not ready to buy yet because they've never heard of your store and they're thinking about it, but they don't know if they trust you yet. Well, using emails, especially automated campaigns in your email marketing, is a great way to send them previous testimonials from other customers, to send them more information about your company, and to give them reasons to buy from you. So instead of just having them come and leave, you could have them come, opt in for something, leave, and then through email communications, maybe through 2 or 3 days, sometimes a week, sometimes a month, you'll be sending automated emails to build up that trust factor so they feel comfortable and confident buying from your store. Now, the fourth reason that you should be using email marketing is because it increases repeat purchases. So I can't tell you how many online stores that I bought from that before I bought from them, I wasn't even aware of, that I've bought from again because when the holidays roll around or when a new product comes out in their product line, I get an email that announces it. And if they never emailed me, I wouldn't know, and it would be a one-off transaction. But make sure as you're thinking of ways to use your email list that this is what you're doing. You're reminding people about what it is you do. You're letting them know about new product offers that come out. You're recommending different products that might be hot for this season. And by doing that, the people that already bought from you, your previous customers, have a reason to buy again. They're not just going to buy from you once and then forget about you. Instead, they can buy from you in 6 months again, and in a year, and in 2 years, and in 3 years. And some of our businesses now for 10 years, you can have people keep coming back, but only if you're doing this. And again, reason number 4 is it really does increase repeat purchases. Now, reason number 5 is because it increases your average order value. I'm just going to write AOV for short, average order value. And what that means is the amount of money people spend with you. Now, let's just say you're selling $1,000 electric skateboard and somebody goes to your product page, they buy that $1,000 electric skateboard, they get their transactional email saying, here's your order receipt. And then based on your email automations that you set up, they get an email 2 days later. Hey, we realized you bought the skateboard. Here's your tracking number. We realized you didn't buy one of our helmets. Here's the link to pick that up. Hey, we realized you didn't buy the extended warranty. Here's the link to add that on. Hey, we realized you didn't buy the long distance battery. Here's the link to add that to your order. And by doing this, again, it's automated, but it's increasing your likelihood of customers spending more with you, which increases your average order value, which obviously makes you more money. That is a huge reason. So reason number 6 is it is an asset. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, it's actually something that's of value to you and your business. Now, I'm going to kind of combine this with number 7, and that is in our businesses, each lead is worth about $1 per month. So let's combine these two, right? Let's say I have 10,000 leads. On average, I know if we do our email marketing normally, each of those leads is worth $1. So if I send emails, that's an extra $10,000 per month in revenue, an extra $120,000 over a year off only 10,000 email subscribers. And that's exactly why it's an asset. It's not just something that you have and maybe you want to use, maybe you don't. It's something that really does equal money to you because when you email people, if you do it the right way, it'll bring you sales. And it's something that if you ever go to sell your business, could be sold as an asset with your business because it brings value to the company. And I said it already, but reason number 8, if there was one, is for us, it's over 30% of our monthly revenue. And yes, that's in 2020. This is not something that's dead. This is not something that's slowing down for us. The thing is, people do get a ton of emails. People are distracted, but it does not mean it doesn't work. It just means you need to keep sending them. You need to be there. And if you do it right, you should see a huge increase in your sales. So as always, guys, I hope you got value from this video. If you did, please do give it a like and leave a comment below if you have any questions. And if you know anybody that's running a business that's not doing email marketing, please do share this with them. So hopefully they get a benefit of watching. And as always, if you want to know how we build highly profitable semi-automated stores, be sure to go to dropshipwebinar.com. So thank you, appreciate you, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye. Hey, what's up guys? Anton here again, and I hope you got some real value out of that video you just watched. If you did, you should definitely check out this one or this video right here. I do 2 new ones every week. You'll see a subscribe button right here. And if you want my free training that is 2.5 hours long of value with 237 niches, click this button right down here. It'll take you to where you need to go.